Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Romi. I am from at Faculty of Law at Hallo University, and today I will talk about the importance of reading in achieving success. Before I start my speech, I would like to ask a question. What is success? When talking about successful people, we usually talk about someone who has millions of dollars in their bank account, someone who has a power, someone who has a high position, or someone who has everything. But if you ask someone who fits the definition of success, most of them will say that success is not what makes them feel accomplished. For example, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill once said, "Success is going from failure to failure without losing heart." To be successful, we can start with small things that we can do. I will give an example that happens very often. Someone who is not good at science, but every exam he always believes in his own abilities and always tries to give his best and finally passes but only get a C grade. And that R was someone who get an A, received many compliments, including from the lecturer, but in the exam he had cheated in order to get the grade. Is more successful? Maybe he is more successful because he got better grades and received a lot of prize, but that is not real success. Real success you can see from the person who get a C grade because he has tried his best with his own abilities. Success is not the ultimate goal by justifying all means to achieve it, but it is a process that must be done step by step, even minute by minute. Now, of course, there are many meanings of the word success, and the only person who can answer the question what is success is you. Yes, you. For me, success is when I'm able to do something wonderful, to do something great, and be trusted by others that I can do it and I'm able to do the job well. But what should I do to achieve my success? Praying every day without doing anything? Maybe chatting on every math exam? Or maybe getting knowledge? Yeah, getting knowledge is correct, but what should I do to get knowledge? Now, many people forget that to get knowledge, we need to read. And as a young generation, we will also gain a lot of knowledge, but knowing that experience of others. And one way to know the experience one of others is by reading. Research have also found that reading not only has a positive impact on people's futures, but also on their health. People who often read tend to be cognitively healthier and have a lower risk of developing Alzheimer dementia or other brains degenerative disease. Because by reading, our brains will get nutrients. This means that the brain association area will also grow and become denser, and that will make it easier for you to connect what information or theory. Another research from the University of Edinburgh also showed a connection between early reading skills at age 7 and their later social economic life. Now, of course, there is real evidence that reading makes people successful. In fact, the people we know today who are famous or successful in their career got their success because of reading. For example, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk, reads science fiction books for 10 hours a day, and even his extensive knowledge of rockets come from the books he reads. Next is Microsoft CEO founder Bill Gates, who reads 50 books a year. That's one book a week. Next, Indonesian national figure, the first vice President Muhammad Hatta, who had more than 30,000 books in his collection. If you ask yourself, how many books have you read so far? If you answer countless, then you already understand how important reading books in life. However, According to data from UNESCO, Indonesian people interest in reading is very concerning. Only 0.001%. This meant that out of 1,000 Indonesians, only person is an avid reader. There are actually many ways to build the habit of reading. We can start by reading the type of book that you like or interesting topic, such as a novel that read more useful books. Next, reading habits can also be built by setting reading targets every day. For example, reading 20 pages during the day and reading 10 pages before you bed. So what I can conclude from my speech is that there is a high connection between success and reading. And finally, knowing that our success is the success of the nation. As a young generation, we must to know what the importance of reading in achieving success. So, keep reading because today a reading, tomorrow a leader. Sekian dari saya. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.